Live. Hopefully they can hear us.
Should I test it?
Oh, Sophie King. Can you hear us? Let us know if you can hear us.
I'll test it.
Can you hear us? Okay, good. Okay, live. I originally had a chat scheduled with Drew. We did it on Wednesday, but I think the audio was bad on his part. So we recorded it and I sent it to him to try and fix, but it wasn't salvageable. So I'm going to do a live chat with Molly tonight. Well, not like a chat, but just when's the next Molly's Mind?
I don't know. I don't know. When maybe we'll do it
Next week?
Well, yeah. So this weekend we're like redoing our floors, and that's like a all weekend thing, so we don't have time to record it. And I'm out of town next week and the week after for work. So
Molly always has crazy ideas to redo the whole house. So I tweeted one time that you buy a house to basically just redo every part of the house, whether it's fixing the garage or redoing the cabinets or redoing the floors or painting the railings and painting all the sanctions to the railings. So I said that you basically buy a house to redo everything and then you sell the house eventually.
Yeah, but there's things in our house when we bought it that were like needed to be done. Like we needed a new roof, which we didn't do that, but we needed that because like we were leaking into our house.
Yeah.
And then like our countertops were like laminate, like
yeah, it was like a green color.
And then our cabinets were like all weird. So I am recording some videos of this work that we're doing, like my little brother and I.
So her little brother went to Puerto Rico and worked on like a lot of hurricane relief stuff. So he learned how to like,
he went to St. John.
Oh yeah.
And then they needed help in Puerto Rico. So he flew from St. John to Puerto Rico, but most of his time was in St. John.
Thank you.
And so he learned how to do all this stuff. So he's here staying with us for a little bit. And so he's helping me redo the floor. So Corin's taking Nick's out of the house this weekend. We started 2 weekends ago, and we last weekend Corin was out of town, so we weren't able to work on it because I was with Nick's. So Corin's gonna take Nick's out of the house this weekend, and we're gonna like just get everything done. I've been like vlogging the whole thing, so I'm gonna put a video up on it. But that
we still have travel vlogs too that haven't been put up.
I've been doing a lot of house projects. Like I redid all of our cabinets, which I recorded some of that like forever ago. I started in May and I just finished. I'm not even done with the cabinets. So anyways, this is a really long way to say, like, I'm just working on our house, and Corin's YouTube channel has not been my priority. So we haven't done Molly's Mind. I have not edited like any vlogs except for the one that I did this past weekend. But we also
Molly's not for the people.
but we were also having trouble with where we download our videos to with our storage space. Like we were trying to, I had time to do vlogs to edit, and we couldn't get our videos onto the storage place in the laptop. It was like a whole thing, and it took like a week to get resolved. So long story short, I don't know.
Long story short, we have no travel vlogs. We have no.
I just need to edit them.
Molly's Minds.
And Sophie King, I appreciate you reaching out, offering to help edit, but
we need an intern.
It's just like
Corin's World intern.
I'll do them at some point.
I'll pay you in Nick's, like the actual Nick's team. Like giveaways that they gave away at Madison Square Garden. No, but basically I did a chat with Drew, who does Kyle and Corin animated, and he does his live feeds that I go into the chat room and talk to him about. And it was a good chat. It was like going 45 minutes, but every 15 minutes it would get super choppy, and when he answered it would be like super delayed. So I told him like it's best to just end it, and we'll record this upcoming week. And we'll
try to redo it.
We'll redo it and put it back up.
But
he did say that the Kyle and Corin animated should be dropping next week. So it'll be perfect to line it up that way.
So 2 questions came in that I want to answer. One, a day in the life. My day in the life is super boring because I go to work, hang out with Nix, and then go to bed and eat food.
Text me something that I did wrong.
Yeah, basically. And then on the weekends, I don't know, we just do whatever is going on. I'm usually like working on stuff and things like that. And then the other question that came in said tattoos, yay or nay. Corin has 1 tattoo, and it is related to me. It's my Hebrew name. And
my muscle looks good.
I have like 7 tattoos. So they're all in like hidden places. I actually do have one on my finger, which I'll show you. It's right there, just 3 dots on my ring finger. So it's hidden by my rings, but I have a lot of other tattoos, but they're all in hidden places.
Kyle has a couple tattoos. He has, I think he's got one.
Doesn't he have like a tribal?
Yeah, he's got like a tribal band on his arm, like around his bicep, which is similar to like, I think that's why.
Does he want you telling people where his tattoos are?
I don't think he cares. I think he would tell. Around his arm, it's like a tribal tattoo, which is similar to like the Secular Talk logo. And then he has one on his back. I think it's like an American flag with like a bulldog or something in it that I think he got done in high school. So it's I think his friend Jose did it one time in his basement.
In his basement?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I'm excited for the Kyle and Corin animated. I've been asking A. Drew to do it for a while. Elevator of Hell, I think, goes into Andrew's chats. I'm not going to storm Area 51. I have no interest in doing that.
And
I don't
Corin
believe
gonna
in
make
aliens.
a dedicated political podcast? I
Leave
would
that.
say.
Please don't start getting fidgety.
I'm
with your
just
chapstick.
gonna rip this off, just so you guys know what I'm doing.
Sometimes I'm the pretty one. How come I'm not the pretty one the whole time?
There. That's.
But no, but we're doing a lot of like around the house projects right now.
And by we, he means me, my mom, and my brother, not him. But he's
because it's annoying. Every week Molly wants to do a different
projects.
project, and
But you
we can
like
never
the
just
end
have
results. You like the end results. Do you
but
not?
They take months
do you
and
not
months
like
to
our
do.
cabinets?
And I was talking to someone else who said that they have their husband do house projects too, and
Who?
some lady.
I don't know.
Sound. You were like, Molly is the most annoying person to do a live
This
chat
is
with
what he
because like
thinks about his wife.
it takes 20 minutes, 30 minutes to even
'cause
set up
we
the live
got a
chat,
new-
and then when we
no,
get in the live
because-
chat,
And maybe somebody
your
can
phone
help
goes
us.
off, or like you're
Maybe
leaning on
somebody
me.
can help us. We got a new camera to do this with. This is just like the computer camera. And we got a new like camera to hook up to the computer, and it wasn't working. So it gave us 2 options on YouTube to stream. It said webcam or stream. And so we did the stream, and then at 8 o'clock it like wouldn't let us go
She
live.
was an older lady that I work with. I'm not talking to some lady about her freaking.
Yeah, I'm really not worried about who Corin talks to. I have full trust in him. I've been with him a long time, and I don't think he's talking to ladies behind my back. Do we play any instruments? Unfortunately, no. I used to play piano and violin, but that was my
I used to play the
years.
trumpet, but I was not very good. I would just sit in like, so when you were in band and they had a concert, they would like position you like A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, whatever. And Corin knows it. And I was like the last row, so I never was seen by the audience, so I would just pretend to play. But I could play. I think I knew how to play Tequila on the trumpet.
Yeah.
He should put some tattoos on him. But basically, Corin's World's popping off. I don't know if anybody's watched the sports chats, but Matt's been doing those, and those are good.
I feel like this lighting makes me look super orange. Do I look really orange right now? Or is it just this camera?
You look really orange in the video, though.
I do look really orange, which is weird.
But there should be more travel vlogs coming. I think we have Myrtle Beach.
I did a travel vlog from Ireland with my sister. So
Joseph, I still had to pay that ticket in Texas.
That was annoying. It was like so expensive. Molly looks like Trump. That is so rude. I am like
super orange.
So offended because the difference is Trump is a white person. I am not. So like my skin tone already has some more color than Trump. I don't appreciate that.
John Seberg from the Bronx and Westchester. You're in both places at the same time. Molly looks good and orange. You do look pretty orange.
I don't know why I look orange. That's why I said, do I look orange? I'm going to check out my selfie cam and see. No, I don't look orange. It's like the lighting. Like, look at, I don't look orange.
No.
It's whatever this lighting is.
I was
from
thinking
the
before
laptop.
we came on, though, that I should do a chat with you. I've never done a chat with you.
I know. I was thinking that too.
And like actually do like a legit chat. You want to do it right now?
Sure.
No, I don't. I'm not
Start
prepared.
interviewing me.
No, there's a lot of research that goes into my chat.
Research? You don't have to research me. You know me.
No, but I gotta like be in the mood too, and the mindset, like, and be mentally prepared. This was just like in place of the chat that I was supposed to do with Adrian.
Wanted something to.
But he.
Yeah, Corin does look like he has a little color in real life. He's super pale and pasty. Actually, you are pretty tan right now. The back of him is tan because he was in California last week. Like your neck and your legs are really tan in the back.
Who's Mike? Mike is here.
Don't you watch the Humanist Report?
Mike who?
Where do you see that?
I don't know. Oh, the Humanist Report. What up, man? Oh, the food videos are fire. Appreciate that. Molly said to do
I said
bacon, egg, and cheese video, and I thought nobody would like it.
I said from the very beginning, I said you should put videos about food because, like, people love watching food videos. It's like, I don't know.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I love YouTube. I'm
gonna make pancakes tomorrow morning if anybody's interested.
I live on YouTube, so I know what's going on. Obviously, the content I watch are like so different than what Corin would watch, but
she watches
do
like ladies,
like mom vloggers
and
like lifestyle vloggers and stuff. I watch like birth.
Like hitting so many buttons.
Scrolling down, Corin. But anyways, the stuff I watch is different. But I do know in general that food videos are popular. Scroll down.
Down which way down?
No, the other way. So you can see.
Oh. No, but the sports ones are my favorite, just because.
Can y'all make a mukbang? I don't know how to say that.
Where?
But right here.
Oh.
Dream told me it was like mukbang. It's like where you sit and like eat and talk while you're eating. Which, if I'm correct,
I do that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Holly, on that video. But I will never eat like a full meal while talking in front of
Asian
someone.
food. We just ordered Chinese food.
For dinner, we had Chinese food for dinner.
I got boneless spare ribs. It has to. The Chinese place has to have boneless spare ribs. If they don't have boneless spare ribs, they're not a legit Chinese place. So call and ask if they have boneless spare ribs. So I got boneless spare ribs. She gets beef lo mein with no vegetables.
Just like plain noodles.
Ever eat? My dad's wife is Vietnamese and she cooks a lot of Vietnamese food. But I'm not really a fan of it, to be honest with you. It's a lot of.
I don't think you've had a lot.
She made like salads and stuff.
Yeah, but like it's not like we only went to a Vietnamese restaurant though, like for their anniversary that one time. Or their wedding.
Yeah, no, White Castle. I was craving it tonight. I was gonna go get it, but I didn't. But my go-to is, like I said, the number one is 4 burgers and a drink and a fries, but their fries come in like a thing this big and it's not filling. So I think it's there's another number meal that has 8 burgers, 2 drinks, and 2 fries, which I usually get. But I always tell them to just give me 1 drink because I don't want to feel like a fat ass. So
someone just said, would you guys ever consider, or would you ever go vegan? And the answer is probably no.
No.
But Corin did have my sister on, and she's vegan, and I don't think you guys spoke about that, but I wanted you to because I know a lot of people are always saying that, and she's been vegan, like she was vegetarian off and on for a while, and then ever since she's been in Asia, she's been like fully vegan, and I think that's great, but I do not eat enough.
These are my notes from Aju's chat. You can't really see
it. It's too light. I don't eat enough like protein and other healthy things in my diet to even be nutritious. I would just eat pasta every day if I didn't eat meat.
Humanist Report, are you going to Politicon? Did you go last year? I'm excited to see who they have Kyle going up against because Candace Owens really took a shot at him by saying, or it was the other dude who said that it's like punching down, but both of those bozos on stage can't even hold a candle to Kyle's shit.
Wait, someone just asked if we would ever eat whale meat.
Yeah, Kyle's gonna be at
and
Politicon.
I would never eat whale meat ever. But my little brother was showing me videos from, I don't know, St. John, or I think it was St. John, where he actually caught an iguana and then cooked it and
I hope
ate
so
it.
too.
And that, ow, my leg is falling asleep. Ow, my whole leg is asleep.
I have the worst co-host. It's like
my leg is asleep. It's like pins and needles. It's like the worst feeling. Oh.
We actually got 2 viewers when her leg fell asleep.
Ow. Oh.
Maybe, I don't know. I feel like all these people that everybody wants to see Kyle debate, like Ben
maybe
Shapiro.
you have to maybe what? Because when people
I'm gonna get to it.
But when people watch this
I'm gonna get to it.
Okay.
For Politicon, I feel like everyone wants Kyle debate like debate Ben Shapiro or like all these big name people, but they're always afraid to debate Kyle, which is the thing, because like they're sort of mainstream, so they think they're
I'll
like.
debate Kyle.
You should.
Not on politics, on something else.
On what?
I don't know. Life.
You should go to Politicon if you're in Kentucky. It's in Nashville. You're tall as hell. That's all right. I mean, like you probably get a good. Last year at Politicon, they put Kyle in like this small room. Kyle versus Molly is the fight of the century. That would be. Is Kyle in here?
No. You're what did they call it? A push down?
I'm punching down.
You're punching.
If someone were to debate me.
No, if Kyle were to come in here, it's punching down for him to join.
Yeah, it's a bad look on his
for him to join
channel.
your live stream.
People want to see more of your leg falling asleep. No, but Molly did a travel vlog when she went to Ireland.
Ireland was really, really cool. I don't know, it's just like such a cool vibe. What language do you think they speak there? Like besides English, like what's that language called?
Gaelic.
What do you think the language is called in Ireland? Obviously English, but what's the other language that's like on all their signs and stuff? If anyone gets this right, good for you. Gaelic. Wrong. It's actually Irish. And they said Gaelic is like.
Sofa King got it.
Oh, yay, Sofa King. They said Gaelic is like way like.
Yeah, I don't think that's how you spell it, disappointed child.
Super old. It's actually just called Irish, and everybody calls it Gaelic, but that's wrong.
Oh, maybe we'll talk about on Sports Buffet, Conor McGregor punching that old dude in the face, which was messed up. He walked into a bar and wanted to buy shots.
Life is a lie, because he thought it was called Gaelic.
Oh, what up, Rochester?
He said it would be like.
I think there's 2 people from Rochester in the chat right now.
Yeah.
Someone else said, "Come get a garbage plate."
Yeah.
Donald, when are we going back to Rochester?
I think it's like Donald Marshall or something. Honestly, probably Thanksgiving.
Wow.
Like we have so much other stuff going on in our life that. Oh, Donald Cunningham. No.
Cunningham,
maybe.
Is Donald? Donald, are you from
No,
Rochester?
I think it's someone with the last name Marshall.
Austin, Texas. I know where you're from, Joseph. I've been to West Virginia a while ago.
I want to go there.
I went to not St. Lucia, but I went to St. Martin.
I've been to Arkansas, Bentonville, where Walmart's from.
Gainesville. Okay, that's Tom Petty. What was I saying before that? Oh, Conor McGregor punched that guy.
You kept calling Joshua. He said you keep calling him something wrong, so that's why he said it in all caps.
Why? What did I say wrong?
He wrote it up there. I forgot. Joshua, what does he keep calling you? No, it was Joseph. He said you keep calling him Joseph.
Oh, really? I went to West Virginia. My friend he was like an intern, or not an intern, but he worked for the football team. And we went to West Virginia, the campus, and there was this place called, it was like the Pit. Oh. We went to the Pit for the game, and it was just all. Oh, I've been calling you Joseph? My bad. I have a friend named Joseph, so maybe that's why I just like see Joshua and I say Joseph. But how do you know I'm not talking about Joseph?
Is there even a Joseph in this chat?
Oh, maybe I say like Joseph Zapata or something like that I should be saying. How do you know I'm specifically talking about you? Oh, Kyle tweeted the live stream? That's what's up.
What?
Now we actually have to talk about things. Now you need your leg to go numb again. So we got a new car.
Yeah.
So we had the Wrangler. Shout out to the Wrangler. And I never really took advantage of what the Wrangler was used for. Like I didn't do off-roading or anything like that. I did the Wrangler Wave. That's about it. But now we got the Traverse, and if you watch the travel vlog video, Molly was in a rush, as she always is, to get a car.
Travel? You mean the car video?
The car video. In a rush to get a car.
Why? Why? This is like Corin loves to just irritate me. Oh my gosh.
What else?
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, Adriu next week. We have a 3-year lease.
Year-long. If you had a year-long lease, just 1 year.
I don't even think they do year-long leases.
I think they do too, but like that would be so annoying because you would literally have to go twice in 1 year and deal with the car dealership. That sounds terrible.
My favorite game show?
Alan's Game of Games.
I've been watching Press Your Luck on ABC, the one with their like no whammies, no whammies. That used to be on Old School. There used to be, I don't know if they still have it, but there was a TV network called like the Game Show Network or something like that. And Chuck Woolery had shows on there. And Old School Press Your Luck, no whammies was on there.
Diego, if you are new to this channel, then how did you find Corin's channel? Through Kyle's channel? You can just answer in the chat. I'm curious. Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh, if you're looking for a show to just like laugh at and like stupid funny, Impractical Jokers just always gets me. But
yeah, Impractical Jokers is good. Oh no, so West Virginia, we went to a football game. I went to a basketball game too. I saw Bob Huggins. I played basketball. I actually rolled my ankle really bad playing basketball out there. And we tried to go to a bar later that night and I couldn't even walk. So like my friends were like carrying me to the bar.
So to answer the question, since Diego, you're new, I'll answer your question. Kyle and Corin met in college, and I know Kyle, in high school. They met in high school, or whatever. And I just know Kyle through Corin, obviously. And then Corin and I met in
Me and Kyle didn't even go to the same college.
Corin, I was thinking of the next question on how we met because someone asked how we met. So I said the wrong word. Like, geez, Louise, that happens. Yeah, Corin is.
I didn't go to Iona College, loser. Patrick Kelleher.
SUNY
Cortland.
Corin and I went to SUNY Cortland. Kyle went to Iona. Who's your favorite Joker on Impractical Jokers?
Joe.
It's so hard. Murr also is funny, and so is Sal. I think Q is my least favorite.
I once saw Murr in New York City getting off the train.
I really want to see them live. They just crack me up.
I should go on tour with Kyle live. Would anybody come to that?
Do you know any Latin music?
Yeah, my brother's a Spanish teacher, so he'll send me all the good like new Spanish songs, or like when we go to DR or Colombia, they're always playing like new music. So that's like I'll watch all that.
Oh, people would like to see Corin and Kyle live.
We should do a Corin and Kyle live. Would be dope.
Where would you do it?
I don't know, where we have like our most amount of fans.
Burger King?
Oh, from a Burger King?
White Castle?
That would actually be genius if we did. If we worked out some type of, if White Castle or like Wendy's is pretty progressive on their tweets, but if they let us like do a live Kyle and Corin from Wendy's, would actually be a pretty smart idea on their part. The Carbonaro Effect is good. That's Molly's favorite show.
Oh, did someone say that?
Yeah,
I love that show. Yeah, I like discovered it when I was on maternity leave with Nick's, and it just cracks me up.
He's actually based out of Chicago.
Yeah. It's funny, the Carbonaro Effect, when like he really gets somebody and they like have no idea. I don't know. That show's funny.
I love the progressive voice. That's my guy. I hope he goes to Politicon. I'd like to meet him. But no, I was just in California. I had In-N-Out Burger. Was good. I liked it. They have good breakfast burritos. Tacos are good. That's why I'm wearing my LA shirt. Molly was in LA too.
I was. I missed
There's a spot called Creamer Street.
There.
Molly should have did a live stream or like a vlog on this ice cream spot called Creamer Street.
Well, no, we did. We went there in Texas, and if you go back and look at our Austin, Texas vlog, we went to the Creamer Street like 3 times when we were out in Austin, And so I was in LA last week and they have a bunch there. So I went, and then Corin went to LA after me and he also went, and it's so good. I'm going to be in Atlanta next week and they have Creamery there and I can't wait to go.
Although I was trying to tell someone that I was with that it was like mad good and they were a fan, but they also said that the consistency was like glue.
Oh my God, but that's what I love about it. Like
it was a little like too like
I
thick.
love how thick it is.
Yeah.
Where in Austin is it? It is in, what was that
it's
town?
By like Round Rock.
Round Rock. So it's not in Austin.
It's like 15, 25 minutes from Austin.
Worth the drive though. If you like salted caramel, that's what I got.
Epstein's death, I don't know. It's a little shady. At first, I thought like maybe he did just try to commit suicide, and then I guess now it just came out that he did commit suicide. But it's shady. I mean, because he had a lot of dirty like laundry on all these people who did weird stuff with kids and everything. So I'm still always fascinated that like a message from the outside world can get into like the jail cells and have like these people.
Why are you fascinated?
Because how does that work? Like some high
like so many ways
powered rich guy gets in touch with like a gang member inside of a jail cell to get in touch with Jeffrey Epstein.
There's so many ways on like.
Well, like how does that?
The guards like it's all like.
So
watch any crime show. You can see how they're.
So if I'm some multimillionaire who I make a phone call to,
I don't know.
I got to know which jail cell Jeffrey Epstein's in. I got to know which prisons he's in.
I don't know.
I got to get in touch. Like, there's so many layers.
Yeah, money buys you everything. Exactly.
I get that, but I'm like, I don't believe into all these conspiracies. Like, there's so many layers to all this shit before like someone can leak something. Like, it can't just get from the guy who wants to get him murdered to a bodyguard and nothing get out. Like, there's too many layers.
I don't know.
To not have any stories leak or break out.
I don't know. Anyways,
no, it's not anyways.
I don't know enough about this situation, and I'm
not saying you do, but people are interested.
No, that's like the systems are all fucked up. They're all rigged. It's all like.
But I'm answering the question, saying that I don't think
but
that like.
No, but now you're talking about. You're just fascinated about that. Anyways, lighter topic. We call it soda. You don't call it topic.
I don't even care about that topic. I still wanted to talk about the Jeffrey Epstein thing.
Oh.
Does Molly watch Joe Rogan?
Not really. My little brother loves it and is listening to all the episodes. So I did listen to Bernie on Joe Rogan and a bunch of other ones that he's.
Kyle got the shout out on Joe Rogan the other day. If everybody heard, that was pretty cool. I'm still like, I still get so giddy and like just like turn into a little kid when I hear Kyle's name on Joe Rogan, or like when I learned about Kyle setting up that whole Bernie Sanders on Joe's. I texted Kyle and was just like, that's amazing. That's so cool. And like, he's cool about it, but I guess he's just more like involved in that world. But like, I was mad excited. So when I heard his name, I was even more excited. What? I don't even know what that means. Like, Gertrude Thomas?
Who are you, Gertrude?
Whatever, I don't know.
And who's Melissa? And who's your daughter?
I don't know what that is. Can Kyle, is our audio on the podcast bad?
On this?
No, on Kyle and Corin. We have the same microphone, so I don't know if there's some type of setting that I have to do.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
Christian, I cannot stand listening to Joey Diaz. He does. Corin has listened to Joe and Joey like when we drive to New York, and he does this like phlegmy cough every like I cannot.
I still don't even know who Gertrude Thomas is.
I can't deal with Joey Diaz. Like, oh no. I'm not denying that Joey Diaz is funny, but it's just the way he talks.
I don't know.
Check his text? Gertrude, who are you talking about? Are you talking about Corin? Check his text? No one knows what you're talking about, Gertrude.
I'm a fan.
I saw exactly what you wrote to her.
I don't know what that is. Why are you looking at it? Like,
okay, goodbye, Gertrude. See you later. Oh.
That's a good troll though, because look, you saw how mad Molly just got
Yeah,
right there.
I know, because I'm like, okay. But if you want to know my ethnicity, Jean, we did a Molly's Mind a while back. I don't remember what it was called, but we talked all about it and also just kind of my thoughts. But I will tell you, my dad is black. He's from Guyana, and my mom is white.
Gertrude has 31 followers. That's it. Gertrude, you made her look at me though and like question shit.
I'm not questioning. I'm questioning Gertrude because she needs to get out of here.
Yeah, she's from upstate New York.
I'm from Rochester, New York. Actually,
count.
from a town called Farmington, New York, which is right near Rochester. But it's called Farmington, and it's really little.
What were you saying before that?
Jean asked me what my ethnicity was, so I said we did a whole Molly's Mind talking about it.
I'm gonna
talking
do a
about
chat
growing
with
up
Molly.
being mixed and that kind of thing.
Would you say that there's more
If I'm
conservatives
from
upstates?
upstate, no, I'm not conservative,
Molly
and
looks Polynesian.
I would say there are a lot of conservative people upstate though, but that is not me.
Okay.
Okay. Goodbye, Gertrude. What information does Gertrude have to post?
I don't know. I hope it's nothing.
You also have a blessed day. We'll see you later. Anyways, representative from Big Seltzer.
That's what's up, though, that we have a troll. Where's what written?
I came here to troll, but I changed my plan because I would have felt bad.
I know. I used to go to Danbury, Connecticut. There was no. I used to go to Stanford, to the Stanford Mall. That's where they film like all of the TV shows, like Maury, and if I could say it, Ayush
Nawani.
Ayush Nawani was goody.
Gertrude is a professional troll. Wow.
I like Bernie on Joe. I thought it was like, I mean, I love Bernie, but it's still like, I still want to see just like some more like authentic Bernie. Like towards the end when Joe sort of got off track and asked him like, oh, like where'd you get your weed or whatever like that, and he was like, somewhere in Vermont. Like it didn't sound like his script. Like Bernie always like, I love what he says, and like yeah, he says it different ways. And it was good that they spoke for like an hour or whatever. But like Joe will ask a question and you know what you're going to get from Bernie. Like I like just more free flowing, like hearing a genuine answer, hearing him say something that I don't normally hear from him. You know, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Does it or no?
No, yeah, it does.
Molly went to go see The Lion King yesterday.
I did go see the Lion King.
What were your thoughts on The Lion King?
I liked it. I mean,
I thought you said you didn't like it. I thought you said Daniel Glover wasn't good. Or
no, Quincy said that. I didn't say that. I would say on The Lion King that it was like very similar to like the cartoon Lion King, but every time Mufasa dies, I cry. So I was crying because it gets me every time.
That was the father?
That was the father, and Scar kills him. He like grabs him and like throws him down into the, valley.
Oh, Murdoch goes into Angie's chats.
And yeah, so The Lion King was good if you're into that, but
if you're into The Lion King, I think everybody's into The Lion King.
I don't know. I wasn't like dying to see it, but like my friend was like, "Do you want to go see a movie?" And there wasn't anything else we were interested in.
You were forced to watch The Lion King on Broadway. I think I saw.
Didn't you just say it was good?
Yeah. Oh, who there?
Didn't you tell my mom today that you saw it?
Yeah, The Lion King on Broadway is super good. I saw it. I don't remember how old I was when I saw it. But usually when I go to Broadway shows, like I went to see Les Mis and I fell asleep. Whoa.
Some of the things that come in on this chat that you guys can't see, I'm like, oh my gosh.
I push show just so everybody sees it?
No, do not. But oh my gosh.
That's tough.
Corin's tattoo is of my Hebrew name, and he only has one. And one day he was like, I think I'm going to get a tattoo. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to get your name. So he has my name tattooed on his arm.
That's not how it went down. I think I said, like, maybe I'd get a tattoo. And you took it and ran with it and didn't let me live it down.
Yeah, but you said it wasn't my idea.
Yeah, but then you, like, made me go through with it.
Well, yeah, like once you said it and put it out there, I was like, are you gonna get a tattoo? And then
Who do you think wears the pants in this relationship, me or Molly?
let's see. What does everyone think?
Can you put a poll in this? Can't you do that? Didn't you do that one time?
No, we put a poll on like your YouTube page.
Kyle wears the pants in this relationship.
Show them your tattoo. They want to see it. Look at those muscles.
I haven't worked out in a while. My back's
50-50. That
Molly.
is, I would say 90-10.
See, I'm just going to say Joseph again for some reason. I guess I have been calling you Joseph. My bad. Joshua.
Oh.
It's literally because my friend's name is
say-
Joseph, and it just rolls off the tongue easier.
I would say I definitely have a very strong personality. But Corin gets like he's also a very stubborn person and like holds his own. So we have a very interesting dynamic if
No
you know
shirt,
us in
no
person.
shoes, no service, but never no pants.
Where does it say that?
The sign always says no shirt, no shoes, no service, but never no pants. That's very true. I just asked Drew.
Sofa King. I love Pop-Tarts. I mean, I don't ever eat them. I loved them as a kid, but
I still can't get over that other troll lady.
Gertrude?
You're like, I know your daughter Melissa.
She said like Melissa told me or something. Like what you said to her daughter. She said Melissa told me everything.
Unless there was like a kid at the park that some girl poured water on Nix's head.
Where? At the park?
No, at the pool that one time, remember? And she said no.
Oh, Nick said no, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to take Nick to the pool tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be nice out.
Gertrude is a clown.
I'll
I'll do a chat with Gertrude. My favorite Pop-Tart is a toss-up. No, I probably like the strawberry kind, and then second would be the brown cinnamon one.
Those are my two favorite too. When I was in high school, one of my friends on my lacrosse team told me to put butter on like your hot Pop-Tart, and it sounds disgusting, but like it's so good. I mean, butter on anything is good, but
no,
I don't recommend it.
Pop-Tarts are pretty good.
S'mores are really good.
Molly mixes butter and cinnamon, right? Didn't she
butter and cinnamon. Oh my gosh.
On bread?
After I had Nick's, my mom was here for a couple weeks and she made that for me like every day. It's like all I wanted to eat after I had her, just bread with like mix like the butter and cinnamon, make cinnamon butter. It's so good.
Yeah, Hickenlooper's done. What fart stinks the worst?
Toasted Pop-Tarts are way better than non-toasted. You guys are funny. Where did everything go?
Oh, Donald, no, I don't watch the UFC, but I was getting a haircut earlier and I saw the UFC card for this weekend and I texted Kyle and one of my other boys who is actually into the UFC, and the card looks dope. So I know the guy, Nate Diaz, hasn't fought in a while. He's fighting some guy that's supposedly good. And then I'm a big fan of Cormier.
Don't sleep on microwave Pop-Tarts. Thank you for the advice.
Oh, Joseph Stalin's in the chat. Nice.
Do
you know who Joseph Stalin is?
Yes, I know who Stalin is.
My favorite sport to watch live is probably watch live, like in person or live on TV. Would it probably be basketball?
Yeah.
And favorite sport to play is basketball. I like bowling too, but I haven't bowled in a while. Molly hates bowling.
I hate bowling. I would say my favorite sport to play.
Who are you asking? Do you care about Molly's
growing
answer?
up, I played lacrosse into college, and
Susie,
I miss
what's
it.
up?
I wish I could still play. I carried my sticks in my car for a really long time, but now I don't really play any sports, unfortunately.
Yeah, Politicon's in Nashville. Pretty sure Kyle's going. I think they're working out I think they just tweeted the other day, Politicon, that September something, they're going to announce the lineup. So, yeah, if Kyle asked me to go with him, I'll definitely go back out there.
I already answered this earlier, Brent, but yes, I have like 7 tattoos, and most of them like you can't see.
Yeah, Brian, you should come out to Politicon.
I'll show it again. I have a tattoo right here on my finger. That's the only one that's like really visible, but it's covered by my
It's got
rings,
8.5 million views.
Our chat? Oh my gosh.
No, the Bernie and Joe Rogan podcast.
Wow.
I don't think I'll ever go back to West Virginia. There's nothing else to do besides Morgantown. How far are you from Morgantown? There's a DP dough. I don't know if you've ever had DP dough.
In West Virginia?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
DP dough and Insomnia cookies. Remember there's a DP dough in Cortland?
Yes.
Someone was talking about. Try DP dough. No, I could never dunk, but I'm like 6 foot, 5'11".
Charleston's cool. I like Charleston.
Susie, my back feels better. Thanks for asking.
I made him go to acupuncture.
Yeah, I did acupuncture and
I love acupuncture, and I made Corin go.
I wasn't that big of a fan. I don't know if the lady
One
just didn't.
session is just not good enough. You have to go.
She was trying to crack my back and had my leg turned completely to the side, and had me on this slippery, very thin table, and she did it, and it didn't crack, and I was sliding off the table, and it just wasn't enjoyable. And then they did the cupping thing, and I took my daughter to the water park a couple days later, and I forgot I had those marks on my back, and some old lady was like, "Oh, you did cupping," and I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And she said it again, and I was like, "Oh, on my back." So it leaves a mark on your back. It doesn't really feel amazing.
Patrick, are you from Wheeling, Illinois?
I was better at basketball growing up, but my sister is nasty at soccer. She got sick in high school, so she couldn't really. She played in high school, and she was the all-time leading scorer at our high school, which had 1,100 kids in the graduating class, which was a huge high school, so it was very impressive. And then she was we were looking at North Carolina for her to play soccer, and all these other schools, but she had this injury, so she couldn't play in college. But she's filthy at soccer, so I want her to teach my daughter how to play. Molly played lacrosse, though.
I did.
You did lacrosse, and what else?
Karate, soccer, cheerleading. Those were mainly.
Were you good at lacrosse?
Because I could do I up until I was pregnant with Nix, I could still do backflips. Now that I had a baby, I would probably say I probably can't put my legs over my head in that way anymore, but I actually could do a lot of flips, which was cool. So I don't know. Hopefully Nix is athletic. I'm way more athletic than Corin, so she would get that from me. I am athletic, though.
I don't think you're more athletic than me. I think you've just learned the techniques of how to do things.
No,
I'm actually pretty athletic.
I think I'm pretty athletic too.
31, not 35. Don't give me 4 years.
Oh, that's what I want one of our next chats to be on birthdays. I have a milestone birthday coming up in September. Guess how old I'm going to be. And I want to talk about birthdays and just how people celebrate them and stuff like that. I just feel like it's really fascinating because I could really care less. But 40, you're lying.
You didn't ask how old you think you look.
Yeah, I just said how old do you think I am?
Oh, how old do people think I am? I just
know,
shaved my beard.
If I look 40, that's no.
I think he was saying that he's 40. Joseph Stalin.
I don't know.
I look 13. Thank you.
30 and 32.
I was going to say Joseph again. I got to stop saying or thinking. I look 35 for real? 31.
Yeah, December 26th is a rough birthday.
No, I'm more of a slasher. I have a good crossover, and I can get to my jump shot is terrible. It's very streaky. So if I'm on, it's on. But if not, I could just drive to the basket pretty good.
I'm turning 30, and Corin is 31. So I'll be 30 on September 8th. And yeah, the only thing I want to do for my birthday is go on a trip with Corin, and we were planning it, and he told me on one of the days of those trips he's going to go to a football game. So I was like, then I'm not going on that trip with you. I'm going to sit by myself while you go to a football game while we celebrate my 30th birthday.
My friend's a coach for the Chargers, and he said he can get me tickets to the game and field passes before the game. And Molly just doesn't care about that. But if you can get on the field, if you're in LA and they happen to be there, if the stars are aligning for something, you can't deviate from that. You have to just go with what is right. That makes total sense.
Yeah, but like literally the only thing I want to do is just like go on a trip and like
I
hang
get
out with
that.
you.
I
And
get
you
that.
want to like go to a football game and leave me in the hotel room to like, I might as well just chill
Thank
here.
you, Donald. Right? I haven't spoken to this kid in a while. We interned together at the Jets. I saw he was with the Chargers, and I'm
Donald,
going to be there that weekend. So I hit him up. Let me finish talking. I hit him up, and he said he can get me tickets to the game with field passes. It all lines up. Like, there's not another time I'm going to be in LA when the Chargers are playing at home and he can get me tickets.
Okay. Well, I already
Like-
decided I'm not going because I'm over that and I'm not going to sit by myself. So we'll just find another weekend.
Molly did get shut down because she's not always right.
See, this is why when you said like who wears the pants,
That's once in a
mostly
lifetime.
it's me, but like Corin is really stubborn when it comes to sports. Like he will not budge, and I'm not going to go and just chill by myself. So I'd rather like do something else. So I'll just go away with my daughter. She's more fun anyways. So
Why do I need to rewatch Good Will Hunting? I've seen it like a million times.
I love Good Will Hunting. That's such a good movie.
What was the other thing that I saw? Junior Seau is not going to be playing, unfortunately. He is no longer with us. Oh, Molly, when we go to a game, makes us leave super early. Robin Williams missed the Red Sox game to be with his wife. That was a different story. He left to go meet his wife or something like that. He didn't not go to the game because he had a date with his wife. He didn't go to the Red Sox game because he went to go. How did that go?
I don't remember.
I went to go see About a Girl.
Yeah, I went to go see About a Girl. That's what they say.
Yeah, it's not like he wasn't with his wife for 11 years, married for 3 years, and get offered tickets to, Bucky Dent's game.
Just because we've been together 11 years, married for 3 years, that you can't celebrate my 30th birthday with me?
I can, but we could celebrate it on a different time. If he didn't go meet his wife that night in the movie, he would have never like met her or something. It wasn't like he was with her.
This could be a life-changing trip for us. Okay.
I don't play video games. I used to play. I haven't bought a new system in so long. I don't play any games anymore. Maybe like 2 years ago, I tried doing Sudoku on a plane one time.
Oh, I love Sudoku. I like phone games. Corin always will like, if I'm like in the middle of a game, and like puzzles. I like puzzles, and I'll like be like, I can't beat this level, but they're always just puzzles, brain puzzles.
No, we don't smoke. Sorry to disappoint everybody. I just get like high off all the gummy bears and candy that I eat before Kyle and Corin.
I got so far in Candy Crush, and then when something happened with my phone, and they had to like delete all my apps, and then you have to start over again.
Molly plays the stupid barnyard game.
I don't play that game anymore.
What was that? What did I used to call that?
I don't know. It was like some animal game. Not Animal game.
Farm.
No, it was like The Sims, basically, but it was like animals. You had
Farmville.
It wasn't Farmville, but it was essentially.
Oh, that's what I called it. Was Farmville.
But it was like you build the houses. But I don't know. I just really like puzzles.
Molly was
and stuff.
addicted to Farmville. That's all she would play. It would like.
Oh, you're embarrassing me. You can't tell I'm blushing with this orange tint going on.
Was it on Facebook?
No, it was on my phone.
Oh.
No,
yeah.
Farmville was on Facebook. It wasn't Farmville. It was a different game. Corin just called it that. I don't remember
No, I
the
don't
name
play
as
Fortnite.
well.
I used to play old school, like was it Doom? The one that had like the
Corin ever done alcohol? He drinks alcohol. He drinks Coronas.
Farmville.
It wasn't Farmville. It was different.
Live call me, dude. I'm playing Mario. What's live call?
Love
Mario Kart was dope.
Like Mario Kart, Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64. We used to play that growing up so much.
The favorite place that I visited?
Hawaii.
Hawaii was pretty cool. Colombia was pretty cool. I thought you were gonna say you should do Corin and Jimmy Dore. Ivy Queefin's rear end be making noises. Thank you. Appreciate that. I hope you should get some like Gastrex or whatever.
Yeah, Corin pronounces Mario wrong. He says Mario, but it's Mario. What kind of music? I don't know.
I haven't tried. Have you? No, I haven't tried White Claw. But there's the other thing that's popular.
I don't really drink. Like I don't know, like occasionally we'll have like a glass of wine or something, but
Jimmy
I don't
Dore
drink
uncut.
like liquor or anything. I'm pretty.
I thought Jimmy Dore was
Don't
pretty
really
funny
drink.
when he was on Joe Rogan, and then he
The Claws, the Law.
I listened to a couple of his shows.
What are White Claws? Are they like a wine cooler? They're like
It's like
all
a
the
wine seltzer.
they're
or
like all the
something.
rage right now.
Yeah, White Claws. So when I got to LA, I was telling the people I was with, always when you land at the LA airport, to be on Celebrity Watch, because there's always celebrities in the LA airport. So right when I got off the airplane, I was walking through the terminal, and I saw Sebastian Maniscalco, who's a very funny
Is
comedian.
that how you say his name?
Yeah.
I thought it was like Mal Fiscalco.
Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but I think that's how you say it. So I just went up to him, asked if I could take a picture, and he did. And then I was with like 3 people, and I was like, "Oh, do you know who that is? He's like the most popular comedian right now." None of them had any idea who he was.
No one in my family, everyone was like, "Who's that guy that?"
I know, and he's like,
yeah.
if you know who he is, say that you know who he is. I don't think he's like. I think his humor is like family oriented. Like it's perfect for like
Did you
a
first
family to go to his show at Madison Square Garden or something.
first see him from Comedians Cars Getting Coffee?
Yeah.
Yes, we love that show. Wait, that's when you first saw him? Is that when you?
I think that was the old Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee with him and Jerry Seinfeld. I had like known of him because I don't know. I think that was the first time I saw him. Then maybe I followed him on Instagram,
And then you saw his Netflix
started seeing
specials.
some clips from his old Netflix
Yeah.
special. Then he came out with a new one.
Right. Aren't You Embarrassed? Is that his new one?
Is that what it's called?
I don't know, but that's what.
Yeah. Someone wrote that. But it was pretty cool seeing him. We should fight all the big seltzer conservatives at Politicon this year. Hopefully Politicon's cool. Last year it was cool. There's a lot of people. I think their social media does a good job. The person's funny. But like I don't know how popular of an event it is. Like hopefully they get some big names and really like do it up big.
No,
Kyle should definitely be on like a main stage and be like a headliner because he was like one of the biggest draws there. But I think it was the first year that Politicon started like they were inviting a lot of like YouTubers and stuff like that. But now I think since then they've started realizing how much of like an impact those people have and how big of an audience those people have. So now they're going to like sort of gear it around them a little bit more and hopefully not the bozos like Chris Christie and like all these MSNBC pundits that are in their eyes famous just because they're on TV. Like YouTube is just as big as like CNN or MSNBC, if not bigger, you know? Thoughts on the Marvel movies? Is Deadpool a Marvel movie?
I don't know. Why not watch them?
Aurora, are you going to Nashville this year? Yeah, Kyle's gonna just like hopefully if he debates, they put him in multiple debates. It'll be awesome because he does amazing when he debates.
Deadpool wears Crocs.
I wear Crocs.
I ruined Corin's Crocs painting the cabinets though. So.
Yeah, so we still have to finish our floor. Progressive Voice made a video about you today. What did he say? Oh, were you the one who asked Patrick? Were you the one who asked the question?
Oh yeah, I think I saw that name. I'm gonna check.
Oh, that's amazing, dude. Good question. Where was that? That was good. You put her on the spot like that, man. You were like, MT, is that Montana? Bozeman, Montana? He asked Candace Owens, like, why she didn't debate, or like, there's your hair.
Who beat up whose neighbor? He said you beat up your neighbor?
Alex Porter. He asked her that everyone on the internet is saying that you dodged the debate with Kyle, and she was like, yeah, this is a rumor. I was at my sister's wedding, so I couldn't be in California. And then and then the guy next to her, I forgot his name, but he was like, it's like punching down
No,
or something.
then I think the guy Patrick said,
Oh, but would you debate him now?
will you debate him? Yeah, this year. And then she's like, who is Kyle Kolinski? And then the guy next to her was like, it's like punching down. For
But then he
Candace.
said that he spoke and debated Kyle, so he was sort of like making fun of himself, like,
Yeah.
you know, it made no sense. And it's like, Progressive Voice tweeted it out earlier. Basically, it was like, would you debate Kyle? Like, why didn't you debate Kyle last year? Candace Owen, I didn't know who he was. Will you debate him this year? No. So she's just shook to debate him. She's a clown also. She's probably that lady who was writing all that stuff before.
She's probably Gertrude.
Gertrude. What else?
Yeah, any other questions going on? I don't have my glasses on or contacts in, so I like can't read anything. Whenever I have to take my glasses off because it gives like a really bad glare, but then I can't like read.
Yeah, and she said that like he didn't write enough bestsellers. But I think there's nothing going on Tuesday. Is there a presidential debate or anything on Tuesday? Because if not, we'll probably do another Kyle and Corin. I don't know if I would destroy her in a debate. I mean, like, if it was a debate about sports, yes, or like the Knicks, but if it was like some politics, she'd probably destroy me. A lot of that stuff is just confidence. So like, she could say something that I don't even know what the hell she's talking about, and it'll just make her sound.
Will you
better.
attend another political rally? Someone said.
Yeah, I would.
Are you going to attend any more candidate rallies?
I would. I want, like, if Bernie Sanders people were smart, they'd reach out to Kyle and have him do
what that
they'd have him like open up at like his rally or something like that, because everyone would know who he was. And I would go that way. I would go like and support Kyle if he was like opening up for Bernie Sanders or something like that. It would be amazing.
Do we have any hobbies together?
See, everybody likes the vlog videos. Molly's been slacking, but they'll be back. Where does it say that? The Bernie rally video.
Oh yeah, but that's like was political too. Do we have any hobbies together?
What would we have named our daughter if she was a boy? Do you want to say? If we do have a boy one day, I don't want to give it away.
Yeah, and I don't like that name anyways. I don't know. We never have ever agreed on a boy's name, and like we knew Nyx was a girl from like 9 weeks or something, so it was just like we were like dead set on her name anyways. So.
I do have legs. Oh, there's my knee.
I have legs, and one fell asleep earlier if you were here, so. What direction are you going to take the channel?
Not have Bernie on his show, but if Kyle like helped out at his rally or something like that. No, those are real legs.
Corin, what direction are you going to take your
In terms of content, I think the direction is what it is. It's going to be like Tuesday will be in Molly's mind once Molly, you know, wakes up and starts doing like chats again.
Yeah, the ideal would be Tuesday Molly's mind, Thursday sports buffet, Friday chat with Corin, and then like a weekend vlog
or like a food video,
maybe like some vlogging type video to go in there.
I got to keep my big time fans entertained. So Humanist Report, I'll do food videos on the weekend.
Once I finish the floors, we're like done with house projects for a while, so I'll be able to like dedicate my time to doing that. But I just like haven't had time with the stuff that we're doing. But
is that good or bad?
Well, the only ones that really need to be edited are the vlogs. The chats, like you just do it and then it goes up.
More travel vlogs. So
yeah, we have some ones on the backlog. They're like from like May and June and July, right?
They're still fresh.
No, I'm just saying they're like we have travel vlogs that will be coming, but it's fine. We can keep up if I just like.
Look at that, my hair's thin.
Oh boy, I see a little patch right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a good angle. Keep your head up. Keep your chin up, kid.
Damn, that looks bad.
Let me see. Is it just the way you styled your hair today?
Maybe. It is.
Yeah, thinning. I guess it does look really thin up here, actually. Right on that hairline. Have you been taking your medicine?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that sucks. Do you guys think Corin would look good bald, or should he do a Mr. Wonderful? Should he just shave it off now?
Is it Mr. Wonderful? Is that
I
his
thought,
name?
yeah, Kevin O'Leary, right?
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
that like
Yeah,
where you just like?
I got a nice little.
I got a
tape up.
haircut yesterday, and Corin didn't even notice. AKA, I cut it
I'm not
myself in the
shaving all my
bathroom.
head. We have 3 dogs. What kind of dogs?
A Yorkie poo, a Westie poo, and then whatever kind of dog.
What up,
A
Murdoch?
Dandy Dilmont.
Murdoch goes to Adrew's live streams too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
No, I don't need an edge up.
Just embrace. Corin just got a haircut literally like 3 hours ago today. So.
Kyle does has 2 midget legs in disguise. That's the truth.
Get a toupee. We could get you some hair plugs. Get that Brian Urlacher.
Yeah. Brian Urlacher's got like 1 million billboards in Chicago.
If you've been to Chicago, you know.
No, we're not going bald. All right. Any last questions? We've been on for an hour and I want to go watch some nonsense television.
Yeah, that's what Corin does best. Watch television and
thanks everybody for watching though. For real,
media.
I appreciate it. This is in place of Andrew's chat because his Wi-Fi was suspect.
I think you should be saying thank you to me for filling in.
No, I kept this whole thing going.
Yeah, but you asked me to come on to be a placeholder. I'm like a seat filler at the Oscars.
I think Kyle is just happy with doing his content. You know, he does his videos and he responds to people on Twitter that way, you know? So like that's his way of interacting. I don't think he like wants to do call-ins and stuff like that.
What? There's something in my hair.
All right. This was cool. Maybe we'll do another live chat at some point down the road.
Give us suggestions for Molly's Mind, okay?
Yeah.
You can just write them in the chat.
Or tweet me your ideas for Molly's Mind videos.
Because I like the ones where like it's a topic where Corin and I kind of like disagree on and like talk about the different
Practically
sides.
everything.
Yeah, basically our whole lives. We don't agree on anything.
Here's next week's Molly's Mind. Was Molly too orange for this video? Favorite type.
I don't know why I'm orange. It's not anything like I'm wearing. This camera just pulls out the orange.
No, for real. If we do a Molly's Mind on Tuesday, what's the topic? Birthdays, you said?
Talk about like the ridiculousness.
Christian, come to Politicon. You can meet Kyle. I'm pretty sure he's going to be going. So Tuesday will be Molly's Mind on birthdays. I'm going to have very strong opinions on giving birthday cards. What? Because
tomorrow and Sunday we're doing the floors, and Monday I'm flying to Atlanta.
Oh, so we'd have to do it on Sunday?
Yeah, we'd have to do it, and I don't know if we're going to have time. So take back that.
All right, so maybe no Tuesday.
So maybe no Tuesday. Probably next week it's just going to be sports buffet and a chat.
Sports buffet, a chat with a Drizzu.
Yeah.
And then maybe a vlog on the weekend?
And then next weekend I can post a vlog because I'll have time on Friday when I get back from Atlanta too.
So maybe 3 videos next week.
4. Maybe a vlog on Saturday. Can go live.
Yeah, there'll be, I think, a Kyle and Corin next week. I don't think there's anything going on.
The Seahawk video. Who went to
troll? Someone's trolling.
Brent wasn't trolling. He was nice.
I know, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Anyways.
Love the live chats. Susie. Thanks, Susie. Thanks.
You're always
for your
so
support.
Engaged with us. Yeah. We appreciate it. You like recognize the people who hang out on these chats. I know. You know, it's nice.
All right, peace out. Thanks, guys, for watching.
That was like a
later.